So beyond today, we need you to be multi-skilled. Beyond today, we need you to plan for your tomorrow. If you are saving, we need you to save for your tomorrow. Beyond today, we need you to know that leadership is grabbed, not given on a silver platter. Employment is grabbed, not grabbed in a violent way. Ataki mbebe matawi museme haki yetu. No, that's not what we are talking about.
Madam Joyce Mghoi, kwa niaba ya msikilizaji, we shall be talking about the purpose of education and beyond today.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that topic itself.
We want to ask ourselves questions. We want to ask ourselves questions. What is the purpose of education? What is the purpose of education? We want to also ask ourselves, is employment the only aim of education? Is employment the only aim of education? What is the purpose of education? Why do we go to school? Why do we go to school? And even when maybe employment is not forthcoming, can we say that your education is null and void? Can we say you wasted your time? Can we say you never gained anything from education? So that's why we are here to talk about the purpose of education. Yes.
Nikuulize, can anyone say he or she is educated? Usimame tu hivi useme I am fully educated.
Yes. Okay, you cannot say you are fully educated because we learn day by day. We learn day by day. Even that person that you see is a professor, amemaliza masomo yote, amefanya form 4, amefanya degree, amefanya a master's, PhD, and finally has become a professor. They still need to learn from something. You know, in life, you will still need to learn day by day. And then another thing, there are always emerging issues. There are always new things coming that need something or need someone to learn to be able to handle. So you can never say, I am fully 100% educated and therefore I don't need any more learning. Even an old man can learn from a child.
Kwa hivyo hakuna miaka yenye unasema
hakuna miaka yenye unasema ushamaliza. By the way, if you say that I am now through with education and now I can go to bed and sleep, you will die. So learning continues. Learning continues until the last day. You cannot say that you've completely completed education because new things come, they need you to learn. That's why we still have seminars, workshops, meetings and so on, so that we can continue to update ourselves.
Kwa sababu kuna baadhi ya watu wanasema kwamba kuwa educated ni kusimama mbele ya watu, uongee Kizungu, uongee Kiswahili. Unajua Chacha?
That is part of learning, but it is not it is part of education, but it is not 100% the only education. And by the way, saying doesn't mean that you are educated. Actions speak louder than words.
I think we as a country, or we as people, we should find a new definition of this term education. And we should by any chance try to understand what is the meaning of this term education.
What is the meaning of this education?
I think my brothers just mentioned something here, very, very crucial. Should this education go beyond classwork?
Yes.
What is the definition of this term education?
And it goes beyond classwork. It surely goes beyond classwork. You know what we do in school is a certain curriculum that we are told cover this curriculum. But it doesn't mean that that is the only curriculum or that those are the only things that you need to learn in life. So education or learning is a process and it continues day by day. You learn new things day by day. You learn every moment. So you cannot say that I went to school and I've learned and this is the end of education. And you may find there are people who have even gone up to PhD and all that, but there's someone who has not gone to PhD, they need to learn from them. So you cannot say that you can completely be able to exhaust. Now, I want to say this. We have national goals of education in the country. We have national goals of education. In short, why do we go to school? According to the government, why do we go to school? One of the reasons why we go to school is to be able to foster nationalism and patriotism and promote national unity. Like now here we are seated here, 3 people from different community, and we are happy with each other. We are we are working together. That is nationalism. That is fostering unity. That you can be able to work with people that don't even come from your community, and we are able to communicate with each other. If we didn't go to school, you will be speaking in your mother tongue. I speak in mine. He speaks in his, and we will not be able to understand each other. So the purpose of going to school, according to the government, is nationalism and unity and patriotism, loving your country, loving your people. Another reason is for socio-economic reasons, and being able to learn for industrial needs. That is so that you can be able to work in industries, so that you can also be able to have to be promoted or to promote socio-economic. Socio-economic is being able to live with other people, and economic is being able to generate something that can help you in life. That is the government, according to the government. Socio-economic, technological, and industrial needs for development. Another one is individual development and self-fulfillment. Now, this is where we talk about self-fulfillment, we talk about individual development. You yourself as an individual, when you go to school, when you get education, you are able to develop yourself. You are able also to have self-fulfillment. Maybe I'll talk about that one after I am through kidogo. Then we also have to promote sound moral and religious values. Moral and religious values. Whatever your religion is, it is allowed in the constitution to promote those values or sound moral values. So they are there, stipulated, what we are supposed to propagate. Then we have social equity and responsibility. Now, social equity, that's why someone said that education is the greatest equalizer. Whether you come from a poor background or from a rich family, you stand an opportunity. If you have gone to school, you stand an opportunity. That's why you are seeing people who are born by families nobody knows about them. You hear that they have made it great in life because of the education that they have or specialization that they have. So again, for equality, social responsibility, to promote respect, to promote respect, to promote international consciousness. International consciousness is now getting to know what goes on in other countries, what goes on in the world generally, international consciousness. That's why sometimes we are here and we talk about things that have not happened in Kenya, but have happened all over the world. So again, that. And then the last one is positive attitude, to promote positive attitude towards good health and environment. So to promote good health, to promote a positive attitude, education is supposed to help you have positive attitude. Education is supposed to help you promote international consciousness. I had said that I will talk about self-fulfillment and individual development. Self-fulfillment is feeling good. Like now, if you graduate, there is like a feeling. Kuna ka feeling yako uko na. That's why I told you the other day that university students always think they're the only ones who have gone to university. You know why? Because of that self-fulfillment. That self-fulfillment, that feeling of, I'm feeling good about myself because I've been able to achieve this or to achieve the other. So already, if you get education, even before you get employment, you get self-fulfillment. Now, like the CBC, I realized that one of the goals that they have is to make these children be able to solve problems, be problem solvers, be able to solve problems. So these children, they can be able to, that's why the people have made a lot of noise about cooking. They are cooking meat, they are cooking cuckoos, they are cooking, I don't know what. But the issue is being able to make them be able to be they are self-reliant. That if the parents are not in the house, can they cook these children? Can they wash utensils? Can they wash clothes? Can they do something in the home? That is how education is supposed to help. And you see, that is not employment. And so our question today is the purpose of education only for employment? And of course, even from the goals of education in Kenya, you can already see employment is one of them, but there are others more. Yes, so that's why we're asking ourselves, is employment the only aim of education? Then we're asking ourselves, what is the purpose of education? Then we're asking ourselves, is it that if you don't have employment, your education is null and void? That is, it is useless. Yani wewe ukuenda shule kwa sababu hujapata nini? Employment. Is that so? That's what we're asking ourselves, and the answer is no.
I tend, Madam Joyce, to agree with you and disagree with other people.
I'm happy that you're agreeing with me.
Disagree with other people because truly and honestly speaking, when you walk around the university streets, because you understand when you talk about university, we mean higher learning institutions. Or let me use higher learning institutions, KMTC, TVETs, maybe that will hit our people. I will deliver my message well. When you see the way people behave, interact, and you remain asking yourself, are these really the professionals that we are training? And what are they up to? Even the behavior itself, Madam Joyce, you are left wondering whether these are the people being trained to change the society or to change the workplaces.
Exactly.
Are we training people for workplaces, Madam Joyce, or we are training people to change the society?
We are supposed to train people to change the society.
I once saw a man, alikuwa amekula ndizi. Najua kupila, akapili ile ndizi, akarusha hapo. Na yule wa kufagia akakuja akaokota. Sasa hapo ni nani ako na elimu? Na huyu mwenye alirusha huko chini
ni mtu ambaye amesoma. Ni mtu ambaye amesoma vizuri.
Amesoma vizuri.
Well educated.
Ni mwalimu tena wa chuo kikuu.
No, education is supposed to be for changing the society. That is what education is supposed to do. Changing the society. And it is not supposed to be just for employment and just for feeling good and so on, but it's supposed to be for changing the society. So we are supposed to change our attitude towards education. Currently, our attitude towards education is, if I go to school and I get employment, then that is when I can say that my education has benefited me. So we are looking at education as an investment, which is true. Education is an investment. But it is not an investment where we are transacting. I have invested 100K. I need to get back 150K. There is invaluable benefits of education that we cannot quantify, that we cannot cost it. We cannot put value in it because it is invaluable. There is so much benefit from education. But if we look at education as an investment, I put in 100K, I want to get back 150. Then we are looking at education in the wrong way, because there is a lot more to education than just being able to quantify it or than just being able to receive benefit from it.
There's beyond a classroom when you talk about education. Basi msikilizaji, yupo ndani ya 98.8 FM. Hii ni Chuka University Radio. And of course my brother,
tunasema kwamba Mungu ametubariki ndugu yangu, another new month. Madam Joyce Mghoi yuko ndani ya nyumba, amesema kwamba the purpose of education sio kwamba tu ati ni mambo mingi ati upate kazi tu. Kuna mambo mengine mengi. Fungua akili ndugu yangu msikilizaji, mambo itakuwa ni sawa. You have to promote the national unity, nationalism na patriotism, mambo iko hivyo. Socio economic reasons bado ziko ndani tena zaidi. Tunazama kidogo ndugu yangu, alafu tukuna rejea muda usiokuwa mrefu.
Basi tumerejea tena kwenye awamu nyingine ya pili msikilizaji, kuhakikisha kwa tunakupeleka mtaratara. Upo ndani ya 98.8 FM. Unatusikiliza ukiwa wapi? Uko upande wa Mghoi, upo upande wa Slaughter, uko upande wa Meru, uko upande wa Runyenjes. Jamani, tupo kwa ajili yako. Ninakuwa ni tamu tena zaidi ndugu yangu James Oshira.
Watu wameingia ndani tena zaidi. Wengi wanasema kwamba pia mimi ndugu yangu Oshira naungana na wewe. Wakati unasema kwamba nilikuwa nafikiria kwamba mtu ambaye ameelimika ni mtu wa kuongea kizungu, na vile vile niulizie watu ambao huwa wanaona kama, unajua walimu ndio walikuwa wanaona uchafu sana. Ama ni masomo inawafanya ama ni maringo. Hiyo ni sema
It is education should be wholesome. Education should be wholesome, and it should not be looked as a transaction. That is, I've invested, let me get something back, because there are so many other benefits that cannot be quantified, and you cannot say that I don't have returns for my investment because I don't have a job. Education is more than a transaction. When you invest, you expect returns directly, but education, the purpose of education is to empower you. The purpose of education is to enlighten you. The purpose of education is to give you rational thinking. The purpose of education is to create excellence in you. And when you have excellence in you, that excellence in you will be able to create for you opportunities. So it is not for you to just go out there and wait for people to give you employment or wait for people to give you jobs. No, it is supposed, the excellence that you get is supposed to help you be able to create opportunities. And I always say that education is supposed to solve people's problems. That whatever cause you are learning, you need to check what do people need, what does the society need, what is it that you need to do so that you can be able to help the society. So education gives you the skills that are required. It gives you the skills that are required, and therefore you should not look at it as a transaction. That is to say, me, I was not educated because I didn't get a white collar job or because I didn't get employed here and there. Education also, we are telling people now, because the idea of getting employed was an idea that was passed by the colonialists. And so we learned that if you go to school, you need to come out there, look for a job, get a white collar job, and then you progress from there. But we are telling people now, education is not about that. Education is about getting skills and you being able to innovate, you being able to create, you being able to think and to be able to do something that is workable. That is going to work at that particular moment or is going to work that particular time. And you look at the society and look at what is it that you can be able to solve in the society. And as you solve it, you are able to earn some income from it.
Hiyo ifikie wanafunzi wote wa university, high school, vile colleges, kwa sababu tukienda university tunafikiria to only one thing. Getting educated
and getting employment.
Getting employment.
That's what
rational thinking.
Even the fact that you're able to dress nicely, you're able to shower in the morning, you're able to brush your teeth, you're able to wash your clothes. That is still education. You are able to communicate with somebody. That is still education. You're able to communicate with somebody. That is still education. You are able to do some transactions on your own and so on. That is still education. Education is wholesome. It is not only about getting a white collar job. It's not only about getting a white collar job. Yes.
Yuko fiti sana tena zaidi msikilizaji. Ni Madam Joyce Mghoi yuko ndani ya 98.9 FM Chuka University Radio akiendelea bado kujipanga. Tunazungumza mambo mengi kuhusiana na education, purpose of education. Kumbuka kwamba unaweza ukaniuliza swali kupitia nambari ya SMS 0704399770 0704399770. Vile kwenye mitandao ya kijamii Facebook Chuka University Radio. Madam Joyce Mghoi yuko Facebook pia.
Nashasema
Touch of Grace KE na YouTube channel Touch of Grace KE. Please go there, like, subscribe, share, watch, and then let us learn together. There is so much that we have done, and there are so many videos that we have done that can be able to benefit anybody that needs information. From KUSIP's process to extinct careers to some certain causes, we have been able to explore them. So go there to Touch of Grace KE YouTube channel. Please watch, like, share, subscribe, and let us learn together.
And just before we end our session this morning, there's a very, very crucial episode. Again, we just want to tackle Madam Joyce Mghoi. Yesterday, we were marking the International Savings Day. And now, beyond today, kuna watu wanamaliza kazi, they're employed. Wakimaliza waende, hakuna mshahara. Unapata watu, they never knew, hawajui kitu ambao walikuwa nao, yale magari ambao walikuwa napewa na kampuni haiko tena, ile nyumba nzuri haiko tena.
Simu zinanyamaza.
Simu hakuna mtu anakupigia.
Beyond today.
Nothing. Beyond today, Madam Joyce Mghoi.
Beyond today. Beyond today depends on which stage you are. It depends on whether it is like you.
Exactly.
It is like me. Me, I'm almost retired. So beyond today really depends on what stage of life are you? What stage of life are you? There are some people beyond today, they are just, headed to marry. There are some people beyond today, they are retiring. There are some people beyond today, maybe they are doing something, or they are joining university, or they are joining. So beyond today depends on someone. But in relation to what you have said about an International Savings Day, it's just to encourage people to be able to save, or to be able to think of tomorrow. That to be able to save, to be able to put something aside, even when it is something that probably is not monetary, but can you be able to live tomorrow? Can you be able to live tomorrow? If that job ended today, can you be able to live tomorrow? That is actually the question that we're asking ourselves.
And that is where education comes in.
That is where education comes in now. If that business, is closed today, can you be able to live tomorrow? So beyond tomorrow, beyond today, depends on what stage of life you are. Those people who are in early life and they can be able to save as much as possible. And saving, Chacha, is not only saving in the bank. And saving in the bank can actually be a temptation. It is good to save in the bank, but it can be a temptation. Those who are still working and they have some kind of income, they can do savings in the circle. They can do savings in insurance companies. They can do education plans for their children, for themselves. They can do investment, maybe investing something, investment plans. So there are so many things that people can do in relation to savings as we talk about beyond today. If we talk about beyond today as in terms of education, we need to know that we are required to be multi-skilled. That is, you as Chacha, you need to have more than one skills. Get this skill, get the other, and see which one helps you. If you just do your degree and you stick with it, and you say, me, I did the degree in this is the only thing I want to do, you may find that you may not be able to get an opportunity. I am saying that we need to be multi-skilled. Why? Because there are people who have gotten education, but that area of education or that course has not given them an opportunity. Are they going to sit down and die? No. There could be another small course, short course, and so on, that can be able to help them. So we need to be multi-skilled. We need to do things that are workable and they are earning us income. If it is business, if it is selling eggs, if it is doing nails, if it is selling perfume, if it is, doing mjengo, if it is doing whatever it is that is going to bring you income, if it's cooking chapos, samosas, do it. Because if you sit in the house and wait for that which you learned, it may not come. It may take a lot of time to come. So we are calling you beyond today. We are calling you to be multi-skilled. We are calling you to have practical skills. We are calling you to be dynamic, to be able to be dynamic, to you change. You can be this or you can be that. The way sometimes I tell you here, I am many things. I'm a teacher, I am a psychological counselor, I'm a mediator, I am a career counselor, I am you need to be multi-skilled. So you need to be dynamic. You also need to be agile, even in terms of thinking. You need to be agile in terms of thinking. So beyond today, we need you to be multi-skilled. Beyond today, we need you to plan for your tomorrow. If you are saving, we need you to save for your tomorrow. Beyond today, we need you to know that leadership is grabbed, not given on a silver platter. Employment is grabbed, not grabbed in a violent way. Hataki mbebe matawi museme haki yetu. No, that's not what we are talking about. We are talking about being able to stand out, being able to stand out in a crowd, and being able to get the opportunities that are there, because you are multi-skilled, because you are dynamic, because you are practical, That's what we can say, Chacha.
And as far as you are doing those, you want to be multi-talented, multi-skilled.
Yes.
Make sure you apply skills of education.
Because
we just thought to link this, and we hope that our listeners will be linking this, especially our young people.
Yes.
Unajua tunazeeka. Vijana wa sasa ndio wazee wa kesho.
That is true. By the way, there are those people that quote people and say that man is very old, that woman is very old. They don't know that one day they will get there.
Exactly.
They will get there. So yes, tuna progress in life.
Utafika 60, ufike 70. Kama tutafika, we are not so sure. Kama tutafika, and you got shock inakupata. Uko tunachanga ala.
nimefika hapa. Yani nimefika hapa. I am here now.
Sina anything when I'm just going.
That's why you need to plan for tomorrow. You need to plan for tomorrow because that time will reach. That time will reach. That time will get there. So therefore, beyond today.
So one word to youth, Madam Joyce.
Yes.
As far as they apply education to their daily life.
Trust the process. That's what I can say. Trust the process and leave the rest to God. Trusting the process is not getting frustrated when you are in a certain situation. Just knowing whatever you're going through now, someone else has gone through it. And someone else will go through it after you. So just trust the process. You will all be put in place as time goes on. Trust the process and trust in God. Everything will fall in place. Don't get frustrated. Don't give up. Just continue.
So amazing. That is Madam Joyce Mghoi. And now to the retirees, wale wanaelekea kumaliza bado wa trust process.
Yes, they also need. By the way, Chacha, let me tell you what you need to live. Yani kuishi mtu maisha comfortable. What you need to live is very little. You need shelter. You need clothing. You need water, you need food.
Basic needs.
Basic needs. That's what you need to live a happy life. Achana na hii tunakimbizana hapa na Matiex na If you want to live a happy life, I told you, if you want to live a happy life, every morning ask yourself, what do I need today? If you ask yourself what I need today, you will find that you need very, very little things, very, very few things, and your life is comfortable and you're happy. So even that person who is retiring without a single coin, let them relax. Everything that they need is here on earth.
Punguza pressure. Madam Joyce amekwambia punguza pressure.
Yes.
Na yote tisa itakuwa ni tamu tena zaidi. Madam Joyce Mghoi, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
We hope Tuesday
for the opportunity.
Yes.
Tuesday again we are here.
Exactly.
Let them suggest the topics that they want us to handle and we'll be here.
Thank you very much. Madam Joyce akitoka ndani ya mpango mzima. Jamani, asante na uwe na siku njema madam.
Thank you.
Tutazidi kuongea hapa na pale.
Good day.
Good day too.